I think things like Black Friday and now Gray Thursday, I just find it depressing.
People are just insane.
Snowing, and I was hungry, it was bad, and it was like really cold.
I think it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse, and now we have injuries.
I was with my family outside in a blanket.
And now we have deaths, and
yeah, at Best Buy, I got a really bad cold.
And they want to kill someone over a deal or a parking spot.
I got a computer for like $100. Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Oh, I think they're having fun.
Did you hear
Everybody loves shopping.
Sure, I guess it's nice to go shopping for friends and family, but it gets so crazy this time of year, it really takes any fun that there might have been in it just right out. The holiday shoppers are like zombies. Yeah, they stagger around and they respond to whatever flashing colors or noises they hear, and then they go and get them. Only instead of looking for brains, they're looking for the next Xbox or PlayStation or a cheap blender.
I was shopping for video games and a blender.
So it's sickening.
About a dozen other people were also knocked to the ground.
Injuries, trampling incidents, and riots.
A Walmart worker has died.
For early Black Friday deals.
When we hear the term Black Friday, it tends to bring up ominous feelings. Almost anything associated with black or darkness is often thought of in terms of evil, foreboding, or pending doom. Black Friday has historically been associated with catastrophic events, usually involving the economy, stock market crashes, and other financial disasters. It's also been used to reference deadly weather events, as well as outbreaks of violence and murder. So when and why did such a morbid term become associated with Christmas?
What do you think about Black Friday?
Black Friday is completely fine, but Gray Thursday I have a problem with because it's cutting into family time.
And if you're weak and scared to get those stuff, you just get out of our, what I like to call the alpha males.
Because my kids need Christmas, and what better way to get a better deal than stand outside for an hour in the freezing cold?
Gotta get out of our alpha males' way.
Are you serious? Because what about a pregnant lady last year?
Is it worth it to do the wait?
Most definitely.
9 minutes. I'm excited, pumped.
Oh, it's kind of amazing because, I mean, you never know what new products are coming out and what people are going to be prone to consume. So, you know, you look for the great, inspirations out there that really, pique your interest. And, you see people really, go monster for it. So.
I want to try to get a 65 flat TV, Samsung Smart TV.
How long have you been here?
Right now I can say 4 hours.
Quit it! She's never been Black Friday shopping before, and I'm like, you gotta go with your sister because it's hilarious.
It's against my religion, and I'm here, and I'm gonna have to go home and repent and eat pie.
For 50 minutes.
They only let. I wanted Toys R Us to buy good presents, and when I went in, there was nothing.
Oh, she's cute too.
Yeah.
Are all these ones the $10?
What do you think about Black Friday in general?
Well, I think it's one of the best chances for everybody to get nice prices and this kind of appliances for home. And it's a good chance to save money too. It's nice to have something at home with these prices. So.
Is it worth giving up half a day for?
Yeah, it works because it's the only chance on the year that we have, basically.
I like a good deal like anybody else, but I'm not gonna break my neck or someone else's, just to save a few bucks. I think what really drives me crazy is the idea that stores are opening on Thanksgiving, just earlier and earlier. I was at a friend's for Thanksgiving one year, and her son's were like, oh, we gotta go to Walmart. We gotta get the latest video game. And I'm like, but isn't this family time? You know, what about dinner? Or what about, you know, all the regular stuff that you do on Thanksgiving? And
we're here for a little bit of this, and some of this, and some of this. Oh, that right there.
Is that the DVD player?
Nah, Nintendo DS.
Because you missed the portable DVD players at Kohl's, $50. People were
Walmart, $50. Got it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're not getting anything over me.
it has spawned a new holiday tradition called Gray Thursday. You might know it by the more familiar title of Thanksgiving.
The earliest I have gotten to Walmart before, I probably got here at 5:30 on Thanksgiving, waited in line until 8 o'clock p.m. to get an Xbox.
That's Becky. You say sorry, Beck. Perfect.
That's really good.
We're all out here freezing our butts out there, having warm turkey and sleeping on the couch, drinking beers and hot cocoa if you're Mormon, and ruining America!
Why does it start today, not tomorrow? Well, they have to keep starting it earlier and earlier to make more money.
That's how it's going to destroy America! Black Friday is destroying America! We have Thanksgiving and Hanukkah and Thanksgiving today!
This is my first experience at Black Friday because in the past we were in the military and never got to celebrate it. So.
And how long have you been waiting?
3 minutes. Sorry. Okay, an hour and a half.
3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours.
So what do you think about that, seeing people spending money? They're very close to being homeless themselves.
If they work all year round hard for and they can afford it, I mean, it's their money they work hard for. And if they think that, myself, if I would have $1 or $2 to donate for homeless people, if they feel like they could do it, donate it to an agency or something so they can help the homeless. Because you never know if you're giving it directly to the person, they can use it for drugs instead of their sandwich or clothes, boots.
Right.
That is what is more important.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You can switch the beer out too. You can have a hold of whatever beer you want. Shit, man. I was over at Jessica's and they were even stepping it up this year.
No, I'm not.
For those of you that don't understand, 1 more minute!
Waiting in line 10 minutes only. I just barely got here, which is great. I was expecting this line to be down around the corner and I was going to turn around and go home.
I loved it better when it was on Friday, not Thanksgiving, but my opinion is people get to save money, and I kind of think it's sad though, because in the morning we're giving thanks for everything, and then the end of the day we are beating each other up for a sale. I beat up a little boy last year.
You beat up a little boy last year?
I totally did. I punched this kid, then realized how old he was, and ran away.
Wow. What was it for?
Xbox games. I think they were $20. I was waiting in line forever, got trampled over for them, went to go walk away, kid grabbed them all out of my hand and I ran after him, and it wasn't pretty after that.
I don't know. This is absolutely nuts. Do you think the things nuts.
I feel more sorry for the people who have to work on Thanksgiving, because the only people who are going to do that are people who can't afford not to.
I'm an employee and I've worked Black Friday, and I feel like coming from that point of view and being on the other side of the cash register, it sucks because you're the one getting yelled at and screamed at, and especially on Gray Thursday. I don't want to get pulled away from my family just to get screamed at, because I'm not thankful for that.
You could just block it out and walk past it to walk in. Like you say, no security.
Black Friday. Yeah, now we all know what Black Friday represents.
I think it's going way too far. I mean, I'm already being forced to leave Thanksgiving early to go and work on Gray Thursday. And I think that eventually it's just going to get to the point where we're working throughout the entire holiday and there's just not going to be a Thanksgiving anymore.
A lot of people out there like to shop on Thanksgiving, and it's an exciting day. It's actually a part of their holiday now. It's Black Friday or Gray Thursday. Retailers, all around are trying to give shoppers and guests what they're looking for, and they're embracing it, and I think that's just where things have grown.
I think it's gonna be the whole freaking month, by like 2020. I think we're gonna get there.
By your hand from last year.
I know, at least I picked a different spot.
For all retailers, everyone wants to get out of Halloween and into Christmas.
I'm homeless. I'm a more simple person. I don't need all this stuff. Right. So Black Friday to me is excessive.
The guest is looking for really just to start decorating their home for the Christmas holidays.
Maybe there was, one violent shopping day of the year, and now there are two, back to back. And I honestly don't know what the obsession is. If I get a little schmaltzy, I'm thankful that I've got a roof over my head and food in the cupboard. And I can't help the irony, I see people camping out in tents outside of stores because they want that good deal so bad. How many of them stop to think about the people who are camping out every day? Not because they want to, not because they're trying to get a good deal, but because they can't afford decent housing.
I've had my things stolen so many times, but what hurts is they hold it against you and they take the things that make you happy. And I don't get that. I don't see what kind of person can do that.
I got everything I wanted. I got the Xbox, Kindle Fire HD, the controller, extra controller for the Xbox, everything, and I was out in 15 minutes.
I'm tagging along. I'm here to see the crazy stuff that happens.
TV makes children want things, to buy things, and it's Christmas coming up, and people just don't worry about going and blowing money. They just put it on their credit cards and worry about it later.
Sorry. No, you're not going to push in front. You should have been in line way back there. It was not chaotic or anything in there. It was fantastic. Got everything that we wanted. Kindle Fires, what did I get? A Surface and a laptop for a friend. We're ready to go.
Do you think it's creeping into Thanksgiving and we're losing the value of Thanksgiving?
No, not at all. If we lost the value of Thanksgiving, we'd lose the value of our inheritance, our integrity as Americans. I think that's almost impossible.
Oh, I feel like it's gonna go into like Green Wednesday. Green
Wednesday.
Yeah. It's gonna get out there, and I feel it's gonna grow if it gets bigger, and people will I feel if stores see people lining up earlier, they're gonna open up earlier.
There are several competing theories about why Black Friday is used in reference to the first shopping day of the Christmas season. From workers taking sick days to shop, prompting management to make comparisons to the Black Plague, police officers dreading the need for more vigorous enforcement of traffic laws, and retailers counting on profitable shopping days to put their stores in the black. A 12% drop in Black Friday sales, I think is directly related to the fact that these retailers were open on Gray Thursday. That's where that 12% went. People, shopping on Thanksgiving. So, in the end, it's sixes. The retailers thought that they could make more money by opening on a day earlier, when in reality, they're gonna make the same amount of money. So it's going to be spread over 2 days. So I think it backfired. But I have no idea if they're going to learn the lesson from that, or if they're just going to think, oh, we'll do it again next year and see what happens, and maybe it'll be better. I don't know. At first, the negative nature of the term Black Friday wasn't lost on merchants, and they didn't want to be associated with it. But over time, they came to embrace it in an attempt to give it a positive connotation.
but did it work?
And when I saw the one gentleman with 4 in his hand, I felt that was kind of greedy, and I hope the store doesn't sell them, all of those.
I got 3 of them.
It should have been 1 per customer. There's so many people wanting these.
Great.
I just don't think it's right. I hate when people are greedy.
So much.
Nobody knows if it's good quality or not.
Right. It's the price.
And it makes them $50 each.
Yeah, after the mail-in rebate.
I hate when people are greedy.
Have you seen any fights or any violence?
No, hello. And that's all part of it. There we go.
It's like a hockey game. You're waiting for the violence.
No.
That's good.
Very nice. We've been keeping each other warm and we don't even know each other's names. Right? Right. See?
Black Friday's fun. It's crazy.
It's fun.
Some people say it's not worth it, but it's just a good time. It's tradition.
I think some people get a little too into it, but I love it. I keep it light, keep it fun.
You think you're gonna do Black Friday next year?
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
Definitely do Black Friday next year. Punch somebody in the face because they tried to take my Xbox out of my cart on Black Friday. That was fun.
The worst Black Friday disasters. Woman pepper sprays crowd to get Xbox games. In 2011, in a Porter Ranch, California Walmart, a woman deliberately pepper sprayed people surrounding an Xbox game display. 20 people were struck in the face and needed medical attention on the scene.
The madness has begun. Let the screaming.
Pregnant woman knocked to the floor. In 2005, in Grand Rapids, Michigan, the pregnant woman was knocked to the floor by a mad dash of people at 5 a.m. at Walmart. A 13-year-old girl who tried to help had to be brought to the hospital for injuries, all for the sake of getting a DVD set at 40% off.
About a dozen other people were also knocked to the ground.
Injuries, trampling incidents, and riots.
A Walmart worker has died.
Complaining about the commercialization of Christmas has become a Christmas tradition all by itself, and every year it seems to get worse. From the hordes of shoppers celebrating the season of giving by getting as much as they can, to merchants exploiting low-wage employees by opening their stores earlier and earlier.
If we lost the value of Thanksgiving, we'd lose the value of our inheritance, our integrity as Americans. I think that's almost impossible.
Is Thanksgiving under attack? Not consciously. With more and more people losing sight of the things that are really important, focusing more and more on the double-edged sword of making money and getting better deals, Thanksgiving is just being forgotten.
How much you grab that 50 for?
Two of them.
$600.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
Definitely do Black Friday next year.
Do you think there would be any time that you'd ever stop going?
When the deals don't get as good.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Yeah! Light your torches and go! Now get out of the way!
Walk, please. Walk slowly. Slow down. Slow down.
Going off and doing that a whole day on Thanksgiving is not appropriate.
It does suck. People do get like crazy and out of control.
Yeah, holiday shoppers are like zombies.
I have like a strategy, like go in, get what you need, get out.
We're getting a good deal, but in the end, we're hurting ourselves economically and socially, I think.